He makes dumb jokes while he shoots his
Gets,
guns. Major Slack is lots of fun.
Major Slack attack.
Yeah, this is fun.
Shut up, Pee-wee.
Okay.
Well, yeah, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the Major Slack Attack, your first up for titillating tactical gaming, and this is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. This is the Fort Navassa run. I'm going to go with Navassa as opposed to Navassa. Anyways, we have to make our way down to Kingston eventually to continue the main quest line, but on the way is this fort, and the official game guide says, take out the fort if you want the waters to be friendly on your way down to the next mission, and I agree. It's a good idea, so let's take out the fort. We've got some kick butt upgrades on the Jackdaw, so we should be able to do this. Let's just go through the upgrades that I have right now to bring everybody up to speed. Is exactly where I am with the Jackdaw, so if you're following this walkthrough, you can, you know, do the same. This was initially a practice run that I ended up using because it just came out so great. So I'm dubbing in the commentary after the fact. Now I'm just going quickly reviewing what is next in the way of purchasing upgrades. When we get to Kingston, I'm going to do a chest run, a warehouse run, and an assassin contracts run. All of which will net us approximately 14,000 reals, which is going to be very handy, because we're going to have to spend 5,000 reals as soon as we start sequence 6 anyways. So just selling up my cargo here, and I think I have some hunting goods to sell as well, especially the ocelot furs. I've been hanging on to those for no reason whatsoever. Sell that crocodile leather, wild pig hides, and the ocelot pelts. Put 1,200 rails right there. Everything else we're keeping for crafting. All done.
Well
here.
done to my mind. Good day.
Good day.
Oi, Kenway. You need to disappear.
Alright, pipe down, boys.
Captain's at the helm.
And out to sea we go. Basically, I'm just going to go straight to Fort Navassa. Now, what you want to do is you want to target a little island east by northeast of the fort. Here you can see me eyeing some ships here, but I don't engage. I just go straight to the fort. Okay, little island east by northeast of the fort is the perfect place to start taking on this fort. This fort is guarded by 4 schooners. The plan of action is, here I'm going to show you right there, right? There's the fort and there's the island right there, okay? That's where you want to go, okay? There's kind of like 4 schooners strung out in the sea between the fort and that little island. You want to use these schooners. You want to take down all 4 schooners first, then board 1 schooner to lower your wanted level if need be. I forgot to do this and they ended up sending a hunter ship after me right when I was attacking the fort, but it all worked out. And then leave the other 3 incapacitated schooners as health pickups. You know, you always go back and board them and rejuvenate the Jackdaw if it gets beaten up by the fort too much, and then go after the fort. And the fort itself is on an island, so my favorite strategy is to just circle the fort and basically do an LA gangster drive-by on it. just repeatedly go at full sail all the way around the fort and batter away at it with broadside cannons and the swivel gun and mortar, and just keep circling the fort at full speed like that until your health is either run down and or you blow up the fort. In practice runs, what I would usually do is do once around the fort, go back, See, there's the 4 schooners, okay? So you're gonna use these. Practice runs, what I would do is go out, do once around the fort, really beat it up. Go back, board one of the schooners, get the Jackdaw's health back up to snuff, and then go and finish off the fort. This time, my first time around the fort, anyways, you'll see. And I'm just turning off the voice, going into silent sailing mode, because I fight a lot better without them all yammering away about every little thing that's happening. Okay, schooner number 1. Swinging around to do some broadside cannons. Typically, attacking the first schooner brings the other schooners running. There you go, that's incapacitated. So just hold your ground, wait for the other schooners to come to you so that you don't trigger the fort. Kind of want to keep your distance from the fort as much as possible. Take down these schooners first. Okay, so we got 3 of them excited about us. He's swinging around. Pardon me. And here comes the other one. He's incapacitated. This third one's laying out some fire barrels. So I'm just blowing him up. He's trying to sucker me in. And I managed to do him in with 1 broadside shot. The 4th one is hanging back, trying to sucker me into the fort. This sometimes happens. So there we go, 3 ships to board. 2 of them are kind of like out of range, unfortunately. So when I approach the fort and then come back, only 1 of them will be available to board. That's another issue, but so you might want to like try to incapacitate them a little closer to the fort. Now the fort's upset. Or getting upset. No, pardon me, that's the 4th schooner. It's getting upset. There we go, now the fort is onto us, activated. I'm just approaching slowly because I want to see if I can get the schooner to come at me. It doesn't want to play ball, so now I'm just going to do a drive-by on it. I'm not going to stop to make sure it's incapacitated. I just want to damage it and then go heavy at the fort. Okay, so it's hitting me. Hit it with some broadside cannons, slow down for more speed, broadside cannons, swivel gun, and it's incapacitated. So, mission accomplished. And now, it's LA Gangster drive-by style on the fort. Full sail. Hit everything with broadside cannons and swivel gun. Don't stop to kind of like finish off any one particular defense. I just move on to the next one. The whole point is to severely damage it, so that on the second pass, you can just lay in some mortars and finish off all of these defenses very quickly. By staying on the move like this, the fort can't do much damage on you, especially with the mortars. So he's got to rely on his broadside cannons. And I keep, varying between warp speed and full sail to throw off his mortar attacks. Now this was an exceptional run. Usually, and now I'm coming back to the point where I started, usually after once around the fort, the Jackdaw has taken significant damage, and at that point I go back, board one of the ships, repair the Jackdaw, and then come for another run. But this time I figured it didn't take that much damage at all. So I decided to go for a second pass, and somebody forgot to board one of the ships and lower his wanted level. So here comes a hunter, and I was like, uh-oh. But I managed to do it in very, very quickly. Laid out some deadly dookies there, a couple of broadsides, one mortar, and he was down. He was the fastest I've ever done in a hunter ship. Didn't stand a chance. There he is. Hunter ship is already incapacitated. I figure I got enough gas in the tank to do to continue doing a drive-by on the fort. So keep laying in those mortars until I get down to maybe one health bar, and then I'll go board one of the ships and repair the jackdaw. Satisfying doing this kind of like a drive-by strategy on a fort. Because forts can be annoying, in my humble opinion. Especially the medium and hard one. Pardon me, the medium and hard ones. Okay, so now that he's severely damaged, so like all the defenses are severely damaged, it's time to start laying in the mortars. I just kind of like pepper them in everywhere, anywhere and everywhere. So as you see, his defenses are going down fast. Now, he's got 2 defenses left. What I want to do is get it down to 8 out of 9 defenses destroyed. Leave one. Go board that hunter ship. Just in case the game disappears it after I finish off the fort, which is highly likely. And go board any other ships that I left in the bay there. And then come back and finish off the fort. Okay, so boarding the hunter ship. Looking for a textbook boarding. I call it a textbook boarding when I managed to kill all the required crew members with just a swivel gun. So, hunter ship, you have to kill 10 crew members, and there we go. Kill them all with just a swivel gun. Textbook boarding. Now, I don't want any more trouble with the authorities, so this time I'm going to select lower wanted level, because I know I got at least one more ship out there that I can board to repair the jackdaw. As it turns out, 3 of the ships that I incapacitated, 3 of the schooners I incapacitated, were out of the zone, I guess, the fort zone. So I can only repair the jackdaw by 1 health bar, because there was only 1 ship left. So now I'm just making a run for the boarding. There it is. There's only 1 left. Even you know, there's another one that I incapacitated that was a lot closer to the fort. I'm not sure why the game disappeared that. If that's a glitch or it's just straight up unfair. This one's further away and it survived, who knows. It's possible it took some friendly fire from mortars being shot at me. Okay, so looking for a textbook boarding again. Have to kill 5 crew members in the schooner. There we go, textbook boarding. This time I'm going to repair the jackdaw. Fortunately, I'll only be able to repair it 1 health bar, because I'm down to my last health bar. Or rather, I'm only going to be able to repair it up to 2 health bars. Briefly thinking of going there to board, you know, to doing that ship and board it, but I'm thinking that's probably out of range of the fort. And in case you didn't know, once you attack a fort and you take down like some of its defenses, if you leave the area, the fort will reset. Okay, so don't make that mistake. Okay, you have to stay within the area of the fort until it's finished off. Okay, so let's go finish it off. And there we go. Last defense destroyed. So that's the way you do in Fort Navassa. LA gangster drive-by style. Works really great. Tested this a number of times in practice runs. Effective and satisfying. Okay, I'm going to turn the sound back on, voice volume back on. Part 2 of taking on the fort is infiltrating the fort and killing the requisite number of officers. Here I'm trying to get this guy to give me a piggyback to the shore there, but he doesn't want to oblige me, so. Okay, this fort requires us to kill 3 officers. They're basically spread out all over the fort. The way you get up in there is climb up the right side there. You can see some bags and some handholds on the stone wall. Just making sure the coast is clear. And then I just want to take the high ground and see if I can get a couple of air kills on these officers. I'm going to go for the middle one first. Tag him. Do a running kill on this brute. And there he is. Great position for an air kill. After we take out that gunner. And officer 1 down.
Got him sighted.
Now the plan was to go after the southern guy, but I changed my mind. And decided to go after the guy to the north first. Because I've already got the high ground on the guy to the north.
I can get him from here.
There he is, got him tagged up. And a gunner spotted me. Went for an air kill, but it didn't work. So it's plan B, smoke bomb and a stealth kill. And that worked. And we're on our way. Now for Fort Officer number 3 to the south. I meant to jump on that rope.
Stop there.
Now this is a very dangerous combination here. We got a captain, a brute, and a scout. So down goes the smoke bomb for sure. And doing all these guys. Didn't want to take any chance. Plus I had a gunner on me. So seriously. I would have died for sure without a smoke bomb. Let's get some smoke bombs back by eluding the brute. And that's it. We just have to make our way to the goodie shop. Indicated by the green dot. In here we have to kill the fort commander. Easiest way to is just jump up on the table and do an air kill on him. Yep. Apparently any elevation on an enemy allows you to do an air kill. So if you see a pebble flying around on the ground somewhere, step on the pebble and you'll probably get an air kill. And that is it. I want to thank you all very much for watching. Fort Navassa, down and out. See you next video.